Okay, well, how do you sum that up?
Well, relief and we're delighted that the way that the game has turned out. I suppose the threat of relegation was hanging over us, and in such a pressure game and a big crowd and against a very difficult opponent, like we're delighted the boys have come out on top. I thought we started the game really well the first half hour, and as I said earlier, I was a wee bit disappointed that we didn't have a 2-goal lead going at half time. We were disappointed that Jenkins goal was disallowed, but to be fair to the linesman, he explained that it was the first phase of play that someone was offside, and it wasn't actually when he finished. So we accepted the explanation, and we were under a lot of pressure before half time. Stephen Scott did brilliant to clear one off the line, and then we were dealt that blow at half time where we've lost Marin and lost Mark Walsh, and Mark Walsh was causing all sorts of problems in the first half. So the second half then was one of them where poor down just went for it because they were playing for their survival, and we're just delighted that we've come out on top of a 5-goal throw.
So what was the plan coming into the game? I mean, you started so well, so what sort of week did you have? What did you plan for?
Well, our preparation doesn't really change from week to week in terms of our match analysis, and we analyse the opposition and where we think we're strong, where we can capitalise on maybe slight weaknesses of them. So from that point of view, it didn't change any, but given the importance of the game, there's an added edge to training this week, and there was players that were like Killian Marin, who has been struggling with an injury, who was going to play. Like I was talking to him on Thursday night, and he says, like, I'm struggling, but I'll get through these 2 games. So that's the way training's been. Like, we've had players that have been struggling a bit, but they're Callum McGee, another one. James Knowles, we're playing through the playing barrier to keep us in the Premier Division, and that's what's needed. And to be fair to the boys, they've dug in and they haven't let themselves or the club down.
And what about Killian for the next couple of weeks?
We don't know, and it was just it was probably almost too early to make a judgment on it. But I suppose the playoff now becomes our priority, and it's a wee opportunity maybe to give a few lads that have been carrying a few knocks a bit of rest time to recuperate. And just seen Darren McGee in there, and was asking him how's he fixed for the playoff, but I think that's too early. But we're just, listen, if somebody had said this during the week, we take the playoff now, you would have taken it.
Yeah. So we're halfway there.
Well, listen, it's going to be Warren Point's a very difficult opponent, and we found that last year against them, and especially going down to Warren Point, it's always difficult there. But we're looking forward to it. Like, as I said, we're going into this week now with positive, good week's training ahead of us, and going to prepare for Newry as normal, and then a night at Warren Point then.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.